Hello everyone, happy March. I channeled the message for the month of March, which I'll be sharing here or on my YouTube channel. And I wanted to share a few key points here for some things that came through of the energies of March. This one's a big month. We're in for some huge shifts. Back in the fall of 2022, I was shown March as a really key date, a key month. A key month for us. And so we're in for some, we've really been at an end of an era, an end of a really long cycle. And your bodies have been preparing and undergoing a lot of shifts, a lot of changes, a lot of closures, a lot of endings to prepare for this energetic new cycle to begin. There is like a new wave of energy that is coming through with March. And it's bringing forward a lot of awakenings. It's bringing forward like upgrades to your gifts, to your abilities, awakening of soul memories, awakening of soul gifts. We're in for a really huge shift in consciousness and awareness. And so this is really like this spring forward. There's this energetic push forward happening over the next few weeks and months. There's a rise, there's a call to action. And so they're really sharing that we're in for a lot of rapid shifts. And so this lag between thought and idea and manifestation or creation is shortening. So there's going to be a lot of rapid manifestations, the ability to rapidly create our reality. We're really in that energy right now. And this is something you can work with to quantum leap into this new timeline, this new cycle. And many of you have already quantum leaped and you're closing out this, so much closing out of old timelines, and you're already in this new energy. And so they really want you to like listen to your heart, listen to what you're being called to do, and take action. Now's the time to take action on those ideas. Now is the time to really tune out the distractions and really hone in on what you're being called to do. Light workers, it's time to shine your light. It's time to share your gifts. It's time to, step out of the cave, so to say. And many of you are, and what I'm seeing a lot in sessions is that many of you are, it's almost like you've been on this long journey, and what's happening is that you're being called to build. How are you being called to build? How are you being called to step into your mission in this new this build phase where we are, these crumbling structures are going, and how are you being called to serve? How are you being called to create these new systems? I'm also seeing, a lot of soul groups coming together, a lot of soul family to come together. So there's going to be less like isolation on the spiritual path, because you're not supposed to be doing it all alone. And there's going to be like new people coming together for collaboration and just to be in community. This is people that feel really energetic, supportive, and less where there's like a lot of weird karmic energy around that. A lot of new is coming in. So I'm seeing like they kept sharing with me to really be mindful, be drinking a lot of water to help integrate a lot of the energies, to help integrate all this new energy, to help clear, and also to be around water to help awaken these soul memories. And a lot of them are like Lemurian and Atlantis timelines where you're reawakening this knowledge. And so there might be a call for you to travel, or moves happening, or to new locations that are more supportive of where you're supposed to be. Or so taking that action, taking the call on that. Or those of you who have maybe just moved, there's going to be like a deeper rooting down. There's a lot of like being in the right place at the right time, and a lot of opportunity for some big shifts to your reality to happen that you like, either you've been wanting for a while or you've been sensing for a while, but a lot of this is beginning to land. Really needing to trust where you're at, trust in the unseen realms. And, there's really a lot of like an energetic push fast phase to building the new. And you may feel like super unrecognizable by your former self. And so it's really important that it's really important to not base your decisions on past experiences, because you're in a whole new energy, you're in a whole new vibration. And so there's new possibilities that are opening up from this space. What else wanted to say? I'll just see if there's anything else. Oh, yes. So the key right here is that you're awakening more to your limitless self, and they want you to no longer be, you're not limited. So do not limit yourself to what is possible right now. This is where you need to expand and build open up your imagination of what is possible. And your imagination is part of your manifestation, your creative process. And so do not limit yourself. You are a limitless soul, and you're in a really powerful place of creating this new reality, of being able to really make some big shifts here. And it's, no more hiding. It's time to step in. It's time to step deeper into your mission and your role. And so there might be a lot of you, again, called back to corporate environments or different places to help use your gifts in those places. There's going to be a lot of clarity coming around how you're being called to, what you're being called to do, what your next steps are. So I hope you all have a beautiful month. We'll speak soon. Thank you.